Hi, I'm Dr. Mona Lisa Saloy from New Orleans, and you're watching Poets House Presents. First three poems are from my first book, Red Beans and Rice Are Yours, which won 2 national prizes and tied for third. Thankful for that. And this first one was a thank you letter to Alice Walker after having supported the young black writers in San Francisco at the African American Historical and Cultural Society workshop. I was returning from the South to San Francisco again and writing a thank you to her for that $1,000 gift for our workshop. I'd forgotten the loud laughing locusts due at night, the smell of hot grass steaming under end of summer rain. Hurricane Elena was prayed away from New Orleans by holy women, Haints and Loas. Hurricanes, the Crescent City Crusade, like Bayou music from Alan Toussaint, the rhythm and blues basic brew. Hey there, sugar dumpling, let me tell you something. You look so sweet and you so doggone fine. Girl, you drive me out of my mind. From King Floyd to Irma Thomas, who used to be called colored singers or Chitlin circuit crooners. New Orleans leaves a honey taste in my mouth. The cracked boulevards and weeping willows shade bare front porches and call her children home. I holla, hey now, come southern grown like Meliton and magnolias. And this is poem 2, My Mother's the Daughter of a Slave. You should know that there's a band playing. I've been trying to skirt around it. I think they're quieted down, but I might have music. And the natural music is the birds. My mother's the daughter of a slave. My mother's the daughter of a slave, an early generation of free city black women. New Orleans, 1907, when jazz honked and tonked dives in the Vucare in Uptown. She was jet black and she was happy. Never knew she was cute till a high yellow nigga named Louis came round. Called mother pretty black, almond eyes, street light bright. I never knew her grown. She said, live good every day, baby. She passed in 66, knew everybody for blocks, and they came every night for 2 weeks to pay last respects. Stood single file for 2 blocks on the banquet, the sidewalk. From sundown to starlight they came, they said, because they remembered. Said she always had a wink, a smile, in time to listen or make big fun or help or be. Always said, live good every day. It's all we've got. And they came, they said, because they remembered. She was jet black and she was happy. Never knew she was cute till a high yellow nigga named Louis came round. Called mother pretty black, almond eyes, street light bright. I never knew her grown. She said, live good, baby. It's all we've got. This is poem number 3. This poem is for you, my sister, for Barbara Ann. This poem is for you, my sister, for Barbara Ann. Still 8 years my elder, I remember clutching your circular felt skirt, me all snotty-nosed and wanting your rhinestone sweater. I remember wishing to follow you to the zoo or the record shop and being told to skip rope or dream little black girl dreams of saints, voodoo queens, or guardian angels. But you fed me Brooke Benton, Dinah Washington, and Ella Fitzgerald as appetizers. At 10, I was drunk on Nat King Cole, Coltrane, Miles Davis, and my spirit would never be measured in years again. One fall, you ran from Jim Crow, left for Seattle, our room full of your rose hip sachets, your old green leather jacket, and the straight skirts I had no hips to fill. My life shaken without you was empty like a finished Barks root beer. I wore loneliness like your hand-me-down skirts. When the record player screeched, I heard your voice, hey girl, between Johnny Mathis melodies. When Sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the trees. Your face faint floods me with your Chapatula smile, thick black braids never aging in your high school photo. After mother passed and brother joined the Marines and daddy drank his memories sour and stale as day-old beer breath, I wanted you to answer my anger, to wipe my tears dry with a sock hop or a backyard barbecue. So I followed your memory northwest over Cascade Mountains and Suquamish tribes. I heard Mother's voice. You mind good now, you hear? You mind your sister good now. You, mother of a son, wife to a man who believes love an unidentified emotion, tenderness a foreign conspiracy, each season of male a burden like horror, the hell on his shoulders leaning on you like a sawhorse. Your hands are the color of gentleness and Pacific sand. Your breasts, broken with years of curses cold as frostbite, and our prayers melting each scream like fudge. So sister love, dipped in golden seal, mouthfuls of carrot juice and holy water, broke the pain of those years like a finger snap or a joke. This poem is for you, my sister, with your Chapatoulas smile, your jet black braids, that round bottom like mother's, and your ankles that swell with the rain. Still 8 years my senior? Time peels away, kiwi fruit memories stay, with alfalfa seeds sprouting friendship, globetrotting, and as we skip across Caribbean beaches or Pacific shores, your eyes warm me, soothe me like the guardian angel of my childhood dreams. We are masked in love and mother's smile. So this poem is for you, my sister, with your Chapatoulas smile, jet black braids, that round bottom like mother's, and your ankles that swell with the rain. There's a band playing in the neighborhood in the background. It's probably St. Augustine High School. So I'll read the title of the poem again. But it's kind of appropriate for the poem, so I'm just going to go with it. I've been trying to wait between their rehearsals. It didn't work. From Second Line Home, my second collection of verse, the first poem in the book. It's called See You in the Gumbo. See you in the gumbo. Soon as humidity rears its head in mid-May, we smell the rainy season coming. Got to get out the grill, stoke some coals, braise some shrimp, soak red beans, steam that rice, enjoy galleries, yards, back porches, party with the DJs spinning Johnny Adams. Tell it like it is. Dance like nobody's there. Dance like nobody's there. Spring spreads aphids on roses. Something about the morning mist. A kiss to every blade of grass, an iris bud. Graduations grow like mushrooms in spring. By Memorial Day, backyard barbecues rise like the sun beaming everywhere. But folks don't make no never mind about June 1st hurricane hype from TV weather watchers. Just count flashlights, candles in jars, canned tuna, peanut butter, water bottle, jug, stacked in cases, party with family crooners and dance like nobody's there. Dance like nobody's there. Atlantic and Gulf waters stir first swirls. Daily news broadcasts brace for tropical storms turning into hurricanes. Hurry now, stock up on supplies. Storm warnings like cream and cafe au lait. Folks don't make no never mind about hurricane season starts. We joke about Hurricane Betsy, whose waters flowed down streets like a parade, with floating bodies of dogs, cats, people, shrimp, swollen, stinky. We party, shake off the coat of fear, with faith and a DJ spinning Joe Jones. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you even worry my pet. You just talk. You talk too much. Dance like nobody's there. Dance like nobody's there. Gas up the car, pack emergency lights, shout, see you in the gumbo, see you in the gumbo. Dance like nobody's there. Hey y'all, see you in the gumbo. All right, and this is the last poem. It's new, unpublished. And again, the band is still playing. I'm telling you, I was trying to work around it. Sis, God was willing, I'm home. In a shotgun house Daddy bought for $2,000 on the GI Bill, post-World War II in the 7th Ward. It was wide enough to love 2 families at a time, double. Long and wide like a bulldog, stocky with a sturdy gait. seemingly indestructible, with its turn-of-the-century plaster and lath between walls, held by red brick fireplaces, anchors for kin to hold on to, steady, outlasting many storms. From Betsy to Camille, hurricanes that came and went, like occasional visitors who overstay their welcome. Here, we all saved every book we ever had, from old Bibles listing births, marriages, and deaths, to Sherlock Holmes and the Harvard classics. 2 dictionaries, the American Heritage and Webster's, plus the American People's Encyclopedia, who answered questions Daddy or Mother couldn't from the newspapers, such as the States item, but especially the Louisiana Weekly, where Negroes had starring roles as newly married or debuted, or swimmers medaled in photos with their part-time coaches, who were full-time teachers with their own kids too, who spent their summers, Saturdays, and after school time teaching us regulation sports. From baseball, football, swimming, to supervised play, where we were all a team and neighbors, and grudges never lasted more than an hour, or no longer than a busted lip that's gone when the swelling fails and heals, like our sunburns and summers between thunder showers we can see coming blocks away. Our shotgun castle, our guardian of refuge from those Jim Crow days in our neighborhood, when we had all we needed for comfort and summer fun, and winters without cold or gunshots. My first book, Red Beans and Ricely Yours, won the T.S. Eliot Prize and the Penn Oakland Josephine Miles Award in poetry. My second book, Second Line Home, New Orleans Poems, are both available from Truman State University Press. And for more information on my poetic journey, you can check my website out, which is monalisasaloy.com. Hope you enjoyed the poems. Thank you for watching Poets House Presents.
If you've enjoyed these programs, please consider giving a contribution to Poets House. For more than 30 years, they've kept the door wide open to everyone for the joy of poetry. Recently, they have temporarily had to shut the door and are reeling from the financial implications. Please give, even a small donation if you can. Thank you.